Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here to do a flip through of these two little books that I've made for my Etsy shop. They measure 3 by 5 plus probably a little extra for the lace that sort of dangles from the bottom. And I have two books in my Etsy shop that are larger, and for some reason I was inspired to make a couple of little baby ones, and so that's what these are here. They're already listed in my Etsy shop, but I thought it would be fun to do a video so that I can show all the details up close, as they do tend to have a lot of details, papers, beautiful elements, and design images that the 10 photos on Etsy just don't allow. Some of the books I added an extra listing, and they're named extra pictures, so that you could see more details of the book on Etsy. So yeah, anyway, so this one is sort of a blue, like an ice blue color theme on the cover. I used a lot of vintage wallpapers and Art Nouveau as the style, I guess, and these beautiful images. I do have a matte covering on the photo just to seal it, so it might be a little glare on the camera. If it is, I'm sorry. But I did attach a tiny petite rhinestone trim along the top of this, and this is done on a sturdy book board, as well as the covers for these books are also on a sturdy book board. They are open spine with one signature each, and then I have vintage lace just attaching the covers together. So yeah. And then, as you can see, here is sparkling rhinestone piece here, some gorgeous sequin metallic trims, this really fun fringe trim here. And then inside on the cover, the little pocket holding these gorgeous calling cards, and then some more fun imagery. I really love just building these books and bringing to life some of these beautiful images of our days gone by and adding them to these journals, giving them new life. I have a lot of flips and places for you to journal, to write about. These books would be a really fun little photo album and a journal also. You'll see the center of each one of these books. I have a little place to journal. But you see I added a lot of little flip overs here so that you could add pictures and journal throughout. And I just think they're really decorative, super feminine, fun, pretty, just little, getaway. Just little beautiful things to take you away from the everyday life that we all have these days. And just stop and enjoy the beauty. Maybe make a cup of tea. Yeah, so I hope whoever ends up owning these, that, they do just that. They take you away and help you just think of something beautiful for an hour or two. Yeah, so also too, these would be beautiful inspiration for anyone who loves to write, or just for a while I really enjoyed quotes, and I loved writing the quotes and studying them. There's a lot of wisdom in some of the quotes. Okay, so here's the center. Both books have one of these, and I did put a couple of florals in here on the front and the back, but there's a seam binding ribbon holding together just a little pocket of pages. So this is where you could write, you could draw, do some sketching, maybe add some swatches of some of your favorite fabrics. You can see they're tied with a seam binding ribbon, the signature, but then I added this beautiful blue ribbon just for color. Yeah, so here's just some pages for you to journal. Because this book is so decorated, I wanted to make sure I had a little place for you to stop and write. And I just added some florals just to make those white pages pretty. And then I keep them together with that little clip. You wouldn't have to if you didn't want that paper clip there. And then just back to the beauty. And all of these little cards can be journaled on. Maybe you have a favorite quote or a prayer. This would be a beautiful little place to store them and to keep them and, you know, just inspire you or, you know, take you away if you're having a terrible day or a sad day. You know, you take out this little book and hopefully it would make you feel better. So yeah, so when I'm making them, they definitely take me away and bring me to a place that I don't worry about anything stressful. I'm just enjoying the beauty and the colors. And I do have one for myself, and I do journal on all of these little papers. Little parts of my day, little stories, a prayer, all different kinds of things. And you can see the amount of trims. There's sari silk, embroidered trims. I didn't have any reservations making these books. If I saw something and I like this, for example, this beautiful metallic trim, I liked the way it looked there, I added it. I didn't have any boundaries at all. And these little books are packed with beautiful embroidered trims and lace and metallic sari and beautiful antique lace. And they will have a lace closure, which I don't have with me now, but when they get wrapped up, they will be closed with a beautiful piece of lace. So that's the first one. We'll call her Blue. And this one is Rose. And you can see I used this beautiful rose wallpaper, and I actually fussy cut the rose out and made it a pocket. And it also has the wallpaper. It's 3x5 and the same. It's tied with seam binding, the signature, but then it has the lace. So closure, holding the covers together so it's an open spine. And again, is made with the book board. And the book board I've covered with vintage wallpaper, and then I've used gesso and gold paint and sort of treated it as well, just to give it some texture. And again, another beautiful reprint with the wallpaper. I also have the sequin trims. This one says Beautiful You. And then I added some more trims, a little rhinestone piece down here. Yeah. And so the same thing, I just, like I said with the other book, if I wanted to add some lace, or if I saw a print or an image that looked beautiful there, I added it. I didn't hold back at all. Reveal your true self. Again, the same little tucks and flips so that you can journal. You can have fun with the papers, and there's room for more. Maybe you have some business cards of things that you have just kept over the years that they're beautiful and you want to keep them. There's all these little tuck spots for you to add them. And that's what I really love about these books. You can also you know, save a little piece of a dress that you love. Maybe you don't want to keep the whole dress, but you can take a favorite piece of it and add it to these books. I really love that idea. That way you get to keep the memory, but you know, you don't have to lug around the whole dress. Or, you know, maybe if it's got a hole in it or something, it's a way to recycle without getting rid of the memory. Yeah, so you see these beautiful Art Nouveau images. Very inspired by these beautiful artists of the years gone by. Just absolutely beautiful. And everything was done by hand. I just love. And then, gorgeous images. This book I added a page for coloring if you're inspired. To just do a little bit of coloring. Sometimes I think it's a good process to get your mind off things. If maybe you had a stressful day at work, you know, you just sit down with some pretty colored Sharpies and a cup of tea and just doodle or color. It's really good, I think, for the mind, especially when things are stressed or stressful, to just do some coloring or read and, you know, sort of get lost in the beautiful images and colors. So there's plenty of things in this book to inspire anyone. Yeah, so beautiful Anna Griffin gold foiled papers there, and beautiful ads. And then, like the other book, this one has the center like a little present and some seam binding ribbon. And these are the papers for you to journal. You can sketch whatever you like. I don't know if my Etsy pictures explain this. Is another reason why I wanted to do these videos, so I could show you the details to these books up close, because it's difficult sometimes to show all the details of these books since they're very labor intensive and they have a lot. Okay, this I'll do later. They have a lot of design elements, and so these two come with this book here. This says A Most Lovely Day, and another flip. Some beautiful wallpapers. Here's the other side of that coloring page. And I just put this just to give you inspiration of all the colors that you could use maybe in coloring these designs. Another beautiful flip here. Really having fun with all of my metallic trims. I have a lot, and I will be using more and more of them. Very inspired by the metallic right now, and just the sparkle. And of course I do have my washi, my trims, ribbons, pom-pom trim. There's velvet, ruffled chiffon, butterflies, metallic here, and I don't know if there's sari silk in this one. And then this is the back page. Has some more beautiful, this fun vintage die cut. It's just adding a little interest to that pocket there. And again, this would be fun to just write a little note on the back of that. A little unexpected sparkle. And then the back has some beautiful Art Nouveau. And then this blue sequin trim I absolutely love. And then this gorgeous image. This is from Ruby and Pearls at Etsy shop. Super fun. Just love. And then that's the back. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about these little mini books, leave a comment below for me. I will leave a link down below to see them in my Etsy shop if you have any questions. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos of my work that I have coming out, because I will be posting more videos. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.